Hey, welcome in everybody. This is Muta Shadow. We have a race going on here between HighFlyer and Craig SMB3. They will be taking off here in just a moment. We should see the countdown start on Flyer's side. And there the countdown goes. They'll be off in about 10 seconds. One note here is that Flyer did just have power go down. I live in Flyers area, only about 15 miles south of where Flyer lives. He actually lives in my hometown. And I can confirm that we are having storms and high winds in this area, so they are going to try to get the race in, but there is a possibility that Flyer might lose power again. But the race is underway. We see Flyer and Craig both finishing 1-1 there. Yes, Brandy in chat also saying, let's hope the power stays on for Flyer. There is the 1-2 end card. Craig grabbing the raccoon tail and Flyer staying Big Mario. Not really a route divergence, but Future Rush confirming our precipitation is coming down at a 45-degree angle. There's the leaf grab for Flyer. And in to get the whistle. Craig, not needing to grab the leaf, just flies up. And Flyer winds up small, plays it safe, and that allows Craig to get a tiny lead. A lead of less than 10 frames. It's going to stretch out here a little bit when Flyer stops to grab a mushroom in 1-6. Crack getting dad jokes in early. The storm is adorable because the rain is acute. So Craig entering the airship just about 1.5 seconds ahead of Flyer. I would say so. Just about 1.5 seconds, I thought, by the time they jumped up on the anchor. Both grabbing a fire flower on the airship. Both getting their fire kill. It's still just maybe a little bit over 1 second apart on the wand grabs, so not much of a difference here yet. And Flyer taking a little bit of a lead here on Craig here in 2-1. And oh, has to wait for the leaf. So it looks like Flyer's still gonna have the lead. By the time Flyer was done hesitating, Craig was just entering the level, so I'm going to go ahead and... Okay, actually, audio was already switched to Flyer. We're good. Flyer doesn't get P-Speed. Craig is going to stomp the dry bones to get P-Speed. So Flyer now waiting out the spikes. Craig's turn to wait out the spikes. Flyer pelts Boom Boom with some fireballs. It's nice up and close for that 5th fireball. Craig keeps a couple tiles distance, finishes off Boom Boom as well. Flyer goes up and around to avoid the box, and Craig has a forced box. So Craig will have the extra box. Craig losing P-Speed at the end of 2-3. That is going to make it... Oh! Almost makes it through just fine. Does get hit by the Koopa shell at the end. The Fire Flower isn't really necessary to keep, though, at this point. Once you're past Boom Boom, it's not that useful. It's just 1 less HP. Of course, if you still have the Fire Flyer, you can shoot everything like Budsy or Flyer is here in 2-4. I'm seeing the Budsy % emote in chat. And misspoke there. Craig taking 2-5. Flyer is in the pyramid. Craig avoids a flower fanfare. Craig must have played 2-5 for safety because that was actually out of the way of the Hammer Bro. Flyer successfully clears the pyramid. Craig is at the end. He's gonna have to back up to smash under the blocks. So Craig has another Hammer Bro fight, and pretty much the difference is, you know, the 3 to 5 seconds or so that they were separated through gameplay and the extra Hammer Brother fight that Craig has had. So we'll see if Craig is able to get that time back later by avoiding a Hammer Brother fight with that extra music box. But that might also mean one fewer item, such as a P-Wing. He's noting approximately a 27-second difference. If I mathed correctly, 46 minus 19. 27, right? Oh my goodness, I'm trying to do math and talk at the same time. Flyer goes for off-screen wand grab and can't get it. Can save a few seconds. I believe the number is 3. How does a penguin build its house? It glues it together. Oh, nice. Flyer entering World 3. Craig not far behind. So this is the last race in Group F. Yes, Group F, which is the one group that was short player. So each of these runners only have 3 races. And if Flyer is able to win this, there will be a 3-way tie for first place. There will be 3 players at 3-1, with one of those wins coming against a forfeiting 5th player. And they will be sorted out by average time. First and second place based on average time would then move on. And the 3rd place finisher may still have a chance at moving on as one of the 2 wild cards based on average time. So this is an important race, and the race tomorrow is also an important race because with the win, we'll finish in 3rd place in that group, also with a chance to move on as a wild card based on average time. So we'll have to see how the average times in this group shake out. And in the other groups, and we'll probably know in tomorrow's race, Rupert is going to have to reach such and such time to clinch a spot in the next round. Now, of course, oh, Craig kissing a fish on the way into 2-3. Let's see if stop for a flower. Nope, just gonna keep P-speed and race through the rest of the level. Uh-oh, but falls into the water. Don't get eaten by... Don't... Okay, backs up. It's up. Okay. Now it's safe. Okay, all good. Craig will get to the pipe. Better safe than in Boss Bass's belly. Ooh. Flyer has a runaway threat here. Let's see what happens with that. And no runaway for Flyer. Craig taking down Boom Boom. No runaway threat for Craig. HighFlyer with a nice snipe of Boss Bass there. I did runs Thursday night, and I fed Boss Bass twice, so shouldn't be hungry for these runners. Hope not. Craig using a star to get through the first part of 2-4, grabs a fire flower. Flyer going up and over the pipe in 3-9, and no H. Craig gets the hammer and is up around the cloud 3-6 into 3-8. So about 1.5 boards difference between the two. It usually amounts to about 45, 50 seconds or so. I think the biggest factor that caused the separation here in World 3 was that slowdown that Craig had in 3-3. Fortunately, didn't lose a Mario, but did have to slow down to stay safe. Craig with a very solid 3-9 there. And we'll be joining Flyer on the airship shortly. A cheeseburger walks into a bar. The bartender says, "Sorry, we don't serve food here." So it's about 1 minute difference. Give or take a couple seconds. A wall jump saved an H jump for Craig. I did not notice that. I was not looking when he got to the H, and the next thing I knew, he was leaving the level. Flyer getting P-Speed in 4-1. Craig taking out Wendy. Okay, so it looks like there's about a 58-second difference at the wand grab. Flyer clearing 4-2. Craig leaving another Grateful King and Toad. Flyer able to fight Claudio. No runaway there. Craig with E-Speed and 4-1. Here's it quickly. Flyer is on to 4-3. No trouble for Flyer in 4-3. Craig about to clear 4-2. So about a level and a bro separating the runners. Flyer misses P-Speed in 4-4. But the clean and quick 4-4 there for Flyer overall. Let's see what the bros do for Craig here. Flyer is going to box the World 4 bros. Let's see what happens here if Flyer winds up having to fight either of them. So Craig gets to fight Cloud Bro as well. And is on to 4-4. Misses P-Speed in 4-4. Flyer is on to 4F2. Gets P-Speed. And keeps P-Speed to Boom Boom. Craig is taking the low route through the second half of 4-4, but clears it safely. And the bros stay out of Flyer's way. Nice throne room jump for Flyer. Craig is going to use one of two music boxes to put the bros to sleep here. And we'll see in World 4 what Craig... Oh! Craig loses the Fire Flower. That's not that bad right here. You can pick it back up in the Fortress, but there's a little bit of a slowdown. Flyer has a nice coin count. Craig picks up the Fire Flower in 4F2. Hey, Flyer is almost through the World 4 airship. Unfortunately, we are going to have both runners on the airship at the same time for probably about a minute. I believe someone put times in chat regarding what could potentially happen here. So, Flyer needs to win this race, for one thing. Win the race with a time of 54:05 or better to get into at least second place in this group. If Flyer wins without a time of 54:05, then it will still depend on the outcome of other races. We'd have to see if whether or not Flyer is in the top 2 among players that didn't finish in first or second place in their group, and then also it will possibly depend on the outcome of a race tomorrow. Flyer on to 5-1. Couple fireballs to snipe the munchers and gets through 5-1 unscathed. Flyer with a solid 5-2 as well. Craig will be joining Flyer in World 5 shortly. Yes, there are 2 races left. So there's Rupert Sponge Day. If Rupert wins, Rupert will be 3rd place in that group and is in contention for one of the wild card spots. So Flyer... I didn't see which bro he fought, but I imagine that is P-Wing Bro. He went out of the way to fight a bro. And we'll see what Craig does with the extra music box. Fight P-Wing Bro and try to... Looks like bro's just switched on Craig. That was P-Wing Bro, Brandy confirms. So Flyer has used box in World 4, so we'll fight Starbro as well. Craig can just go ahead and fight the bros and try to avoid fighting Skybro. Or can use the other box up here and go a P-Wing short, or possibly fight P-Wing. Then the bros switch back for Craig. So we'll see what I'm guessing it will depend on what they do, unless he's already had it. Doesn't use the box. So probably gonna wait to see whether or not he can fight P-Wing bro. Flyer almost out of Twisty Castle here. And let's see what the bros do here for Craig. Yeah, Gungeon, I'm thinking the same here. And it looks like that is going to be free for Craig. Fight P-Wing bro. See if he can skip the Sky bro. If not, maybe that extra box will come in handy for skipping the Star bro in World 6. Or maybe he'll just wind up stuck with an extra box. Flyer passing 5-5 nicely on the 5-7. Box the hands. Might as well. The lullaby song is much nicer than the Darkland music. Nice 5-7 there for Flyer. Craig is now almost out of Twisty Castle. Skybro has been... Oh no! Craig takes a tumble in 5-4. And I think that is the first death for either runner in this race. I might be forgetting one, but I don't remember one. Flyer finishing 5F2. One more board to go before the airship. But that stretches this out to about a 3-board lead. Five, 7, 5F2, and 5-8 between them now. Craig getting P-Speed in time. It always looks like that spiny egg is going to touch Mario, but then Mario gets P-Speed just in time to miss it. Craig coin ships, but wants to skip that bro anyway, so that's going to be fine, but has pitted and still able to skip the... I guess the coin ship couldn't have passed them there anyway. But I think can't have another mishap, or else it's going to be possible that that coin ship moves in between. Okay, so Craig should be safe from the coin ship. Has the extra box in hand, so just ignore it. But getting through the sky... Ooh! Flyer takes a hit and loses the fire flower, so probably have to grab the leaf in in 6F1 or just take the ride. Craig getting hit in the sky in 5-8. Avoids the fanfare. So Craig will be in a similar situation going into World 6. So if this could have been a clean second half of World 5 for Craig, could have made up a little bit of time, could have made up that bro fight difference, but unfortunately has had a couple setbacks in 5-4 and World 5 Fortress. Now Flyer is small, so Flyer might use a P-Wing. And Flyer does use a P-Wing. Choices are either to take the ride or just burn the P-Wing. I know I've seen Flyer burn P-Wing in runs before, though. So I was not surprised to see that here. Flyer has a nice run to Boom Boom. Upside down question orb. Craig is into Stomp Roy. Or is that Morton? Morton's World 2, right? Roy's World 5. I always get their names confused. Iggy and Lemmy, too. And you can even tell me in chat, I'll just forget by next time. Roy has sunglasses. Yeah, we're already out of World 5 and I'm not looking at them, so I already... Hey everyone, I should be back live. I'm not going to be seeing chat until I pull it up on another device. So hopefully you're able to hear me. Icarus and Teaks are on. That will be better than me with an ad hoc setup. So I will back out and let them join.
Hello, hello, over there. Hello. We had a little bit of a problem, I want to say, like for one of our commentators. So the dynamic duo, I would say, like it's coming here for help. So hello.
Welcome everybody. Hope you're all having a great Saturday afternoon. Pretty unfortunate news about due to Shadow's power issues, but we hope to provide you with some good coverage for the rest of this race. Hope you enjoy. And
Right.
just like,
Go ahead, sorry.
Yeah, just like that, looks like HighFlyer had a pretty solid minute for the standing clip, so we'll see if he's on subpixel 14 or 15.
I know that HighFlyer knows the proper way of doing his clipping in 7.1, so...
Yes.
Also, Craig, don't do that. Like, the last time I tried to do that, like a small jump to that, whatever it is, platform, like that platform didn't spawn and I actually died, so please don't give me a heart attack like that, so, yeah.
Yeah, I'm kind of with you on that. I've done the whole fake out caveman jump, and yeah, I had the very similar fate. Ooh, HighFlyer got the first try. Standing clip is alpha. Don't at me, bro.
Yeah, like this is a zone out of Fork and Knife Pizza Eater guys, so yeah.
Team
We're
Greasy
also known.
Hands.
Yeah, like we just like to do one input per clip, so that's it. Yeah, right now we get to see HighFlyer going for 7-2, no problem. We ended up like this speed. Greg also going for the manip for like the superior clipping here, so hoping that he gets also like the 14 or 15. So.
Yeah, Craig had a really good setup where he would just creep closer to the one just by tapping like very minor one frame taps to the left to guarantee that he's on that subpixel. So as long as he didn't press too hard, he should be in very good shape.
Alrighty. Flyer definitely lost way a lot of time, like by trying to do the wall jump in 6-9. Like as viewers, we were like kind of saying like, Flyer, just get in the level, just get in the level. So, but yeah, like that actually allowed to, you know, close out the gap in between both. But 7-1 might be another reason why. Yeah, they will need to have like that white gap as well. So. Come on, gets it out for Craig. Come on, 7-1. There you go.
Yeah, I think that was maybe 10 or 11 tries.
You know me, babe. I just, after I count like to 5, everything else it's like just getting there.
Yeah, it looks like HighFlyer is on Item Abuse Island, so he's pretty much set up to use 2 P-Wings right now. So he should have one for 7-6. Craig having a really good 7-2 as well, doing the star strat by the books. And he gets through there without having to get nipped by that fire plant.
But not pipe to pipe, Craig. What's going on with you? We
Yeah,
live for the pipe to pipe.
Yeah, we're gonna have to penalize him 10 seconds for that.
Yes.
I'm not saying I make the rules, but I make the rules. Yeah, one of the other nice benefits about having the P-Wing for 7-6 is you can just damage boost out of the tail for 7-8, so you have a very convenient setup. I know that HighFlyer is a hammer strats player, and he has a very clean hammer grab. So we'll see if he can maintain that P-speed coming out of the level. And that seems to be the case. Very nicely done.
282 gamer flyer. Holy moly. That's what you love to see as a runner.
Absolutely. Ooh, HighFlyer's gonna go for 7-9 again. Gonna do a little bit of gambling action on those clips.
Or maybe not, considering that he might feel like he's behind, but oh!
Ooh. That's something you don't see every day.
Yeah, that's so cool. Any clip that you do in here, it's actually a time save. Like going through it, but no!
I strongly disagree with that damage just now. Did you see that? That block just went right through the Koopa. That is a total scam.
Oh yeah, like how could you? Like, dude! Excuse me, video game. Like, fix your hitboxes.
Raps.
Oh my god, I mean, having to see someone grabbing like the hammer suit in that way, like so satisfactory, and then like having that type of jank, it's like unfair. Like I wouldn't imagine like his like expression in that moment. But a very strong 7F2.
Yeah, HighFlyer's putting on a clinic with those fire strats.
Careful! No!
Oh no! Yeah, unfortunately, Craig was a little too slow with getting through 7-8, so that threw off the Nipper's fireball cycles a little bit too long.
Yeah, like, oh no. 7-7 a small clip, it's possible, believe it or not, but very difficult, and up to this point, I would imagine that Craig is just like, you know what, like, I'll meme around, like, just take me out of my misery.
Yeah, I can certainly relate to that frustration. And the thing about 7-7 clip is, if you get a first try, it saves about 17 seconds overall, compared to doing the level normally. But every reattempt costs you roughly 3 seconds on average, so it would take a maximum of about 6 or 7 attempts before you finally break even.
Oh no!
Oh no! I think if he had just kept going and pursued that star just a little bit more, I think he would have just barely made it by a frame, but what can you do at that point?
Oh my god! That was very heartbreaking for Craig right there, like, the corner clip, it's something that also, like, it's not even the game, like, the player's fault, like, it just randomly happens, and oh my goodness. Okay. I'll get your star and go out of there. Yeah, let's go. Oh my god. Well, the question here now, is he going for 7-9 clips now, considering that he, just wanted to meme over, so I wouldn't be opposed of having someone, like, going for the clips right now.
Yeah, I'd imagine if he's going to go for 7F2 at all, it'd be really intimidating to go in right now with Small Mario, so at least 7-9, if nothing else, could provide you with those power-up grabs.
That was the third try, right there. Second wall. First try, second wall, let's go. Ah, but the third wall denied. Okay, he just failed. It's still a little bit, I wanna say, of a little bit, well, maybe not that, I mean, if he went a little bit faster, probably he would break even, like, by doing, like, the whole maze, like, regularly, but having to re-grab, like, the fire flower and attempting the mid-flip and everything kind of slowed him down, but at least he's back with his power-ups.
Yeah, I think HighFlyer had a mid-45 1 grab, and considering he's going to be saving 40 seconds by default in World 8 by clouding over 8F, that should solidly put him on a 53 pace again. That is, of course, assuming no hands. Oh, that rough miscalculated jump in 7F2. After you went through all that trouble grabbing the fire flower, that's rough.
Oh, the pause tilt over there. I can feel it. Hang in there, bro. You were almost like what? Like 10 minutes away from finishing. Like, come on, don't give up, Craig. Don't
Indeed.
you dare give up, Craig.
You got this.
Yeah, this is the reason why in 7F2, like in a race, it's so intimidating. Even if you want to go for the clouding in 7.9 and then go into 7F2, because just this level in particular is so finicky, or like in terms of your inputs. Like if you miscalculate something, there's too much like prego sauce, I wanna say, like around, and you don't want that prego sauce in your input.
Indeed.
In chat I said Craig is probably grabbing a beer and a shot, so yeah.
Yeah, for what it's worth, I'm looking at race time right now and he hasn't forfeited, so I assume that he just wants to take a moment to recollect himself before he finishes the run, or at least I have hopes of doing so.
Yeah, come on, Craig, let's do this. He's still in the race.
So while we wait for Pat to come back, it looks like HighFlyer still has one more auto score to go, so any dad jokes?
Well, I don't know the dad jokes. You're the one that knows about the dad jokes. I am only the one person that laughed at them, so yeah.
What do you call a beehive without an exit? Unbelievable.
Oh, that's not a type of not the type of dad joke. Come on. Why?
It's easy to convince ladies not to eat Tide Pods, but harder to deter gents.
What? Don't do this to me!
I can't take my dog to the pond anymore because the ducks keep attacking him. That's what I get for buying a purebred dog.
Oh my god! No, by far that's the worst one that you ever said to me. Come on, get it together.
Alright, I'll give you one more before I make my exit and we get the grease for HighFlyer. What do you call a line of men waiting to get haircuts? A barbecue. Alright, with that being said, let's get the grease. How many hands are we gonna get for HighFlyer? By the way, everyone, I'm not sorry.
My god,
Oh, no.
my laughter is causing HighFlyer to get all hands again, so I'm going to blame you and those dad jokes and me laughing for HighFlyer getting like all 3 hands. Come on. Okay, the handler too. What a surprise.
Yeah, you can't blame my dad jokes and you can't blame your laughter. We can only blame Bagler by default. Doesn't matter whether he's here or not.
No, that's true because it's a handler too. So, you have a good point.
He stole all the good RNG for his PB yesterday.
Oh, that's also true. Maybe that's what he wanted, you know, like he would give all the runners like in the tournament a bunch of handler too, so he could prevent himself of getting one. So. I see what you did there, Tyler. Yeah, I'm calling you out.
The jig is up.
Alrighty, we got a little bit of motivation back again for Craig. That he knows already that he is not going to end up like winning the race, but he was like having a tough moment or heartbreaking moment after dying 7-2. So we still have to see like them hands like from Craig's side, which hopefully it's going to be either like 0 hands or because that's the only choice for me right now, because you don't want to have like more things like in your way. Ooh, Craig, please be careful. Oh my god. Ooh, nice 8-1 for HighFlyer right now. Yeah, we got to see like how the wand was bouncing all around before Craig actually wanted to grab it. Now 8-2 for Flyer.
Any good Sun RNG? Ooh, very nice uphill, maintaining that P-speed, beautifully done.
I swear I was so scared of him taking damage uphill, because those turnbacks were swaggy, but at the same time like I was like, be careful, be careful. I didn't want to say anything because I didn't want to do any commentary for it. So.
Yeah, it was very important that HighFlyer maintained that fire, since he was going to be clouding over 8F anyway, and that was his last opportunity to have a power-up going into Super Tank.
Yeah, that's true. Alright, we have Craig like still like having to get through the rest of the other students for 8. And Flyer, it's in a very good shape. I want to say that to get like maybe like a mid 54 or something.
Yeah, I think a 54 sounds pretty accurate. I didn't have a chance to see what the entry time for the Super Tank was, but just kind of eyeballing it, that sounds about right.
This match is important for HighFlyer, considering that for each group of this tournament, the 2 people with the best score and average of each group stage are going to be going to the next stage, which is bracket stage. And we were actually talking about this with Tix, like where it was like pretty much like his average right now. So he might actually get his second place, like if everything goes correctly here. Oh, come on, Flyer! You don't have time to waste for the elevator clip. You need to secure the average right now. Righty, nice one up there. Now we enter the statue. Oh, but he doesn't P-speed right away. Careful, yeah, careful. Very good. Bowser, please be nice. Nice fire kill over there. I saw Bowser's intention. You got to see that, babe?
I saw that.
Wow.
Very nice Bowser's Castle. Ladies and gentlemen, get your GGs out for HighFlyer. And he's going to be finishing with an official race time of 54:58.
Oh my goodness. Way to go. Sub 55, like that was insanely clutched out. Even with that 6-9 happening, like even with that 6-9 incident, like it took forever and he had to go inside the pipe, before like he how can I say before he could get to that level. Now Craig took damage right there like in the Navy, so let's see how many hands we have for the Craig today. How many hands for Craig? I hope that he gets 0 hands. Come on. Game, don't be like this. Give us a 0 hands. Wait, what?
Oh, he picked the hand one voluntarily, okay.
Oh no, with the bro! Come on!
Alright, Alright, Sledge Bro, be nice.
No!
Uh-oh.
Why you have to say it? Ah!
Yeah, I did not expect him to run underneath in that moment he did. Those guys dropped down so quickly. Nice clean mushroom grab this time, very good.
Please? Oh my god! What did you get us getting a scam right there? Alrighty. No, he got grabbed this time. I'm going to certainly ask him, like, why did he enter to the hand voluntarily? Like, he had the free pass of the 99% time. Also, we have welcoming here our winner for this match, HighFlyer. Hey there, Flyer.
Hey, how you doing? Thank you.
I'm going to say this real quick, just because we can just talk about that and then move on. But
Okay.
why 6'9"? Why?
I mean, it was just a decision I made. It was either I took my chances with 6'9" or took my chances with 7'6" because I burned a P-wing in the first fortress. So.
I think that's the one thing that we didn't get to see before we jumped in. Well, at least I didn't get to see before I jumped into the commentary book. So
Yeah,
it makes total sense.
So I never actually knew what the movement of 0 is after 5'8", and on my notes I have it that if it's a movement of 1, I can delay 2 for the like the good shoot first pattern. So I went for it, even though it wasn't a movement of 1, and I still got it. So I went for the stomp, like, I think really early on the Roy, for what reason, I don't know, and he Cheerio'd me as I was jumping away from him, so I lost my fire. So it pretty much just went downhill from there. Despite, it was okay, like, compared to the first run I did, or the first race, but just seeing, like, my wand grabs, I knew I was, like, I want to say, like, 10 seconds where a little slower than where I could be, so I was kind of trying to play aggressive where I could, and yeah, I just got Cheerio'd by Roy, and that kind of just Titanic from there, because then I got really aggressive on that first bro fight, and I tried to go for the quick kill, and I took damage, so that's why I ended up burning the P-wing. So I probably should have just took the ride of shame, and probably wouldn't have been that bad.
But my question here now is that, okay, so you took damage to Roy, and I'm asking this considering that I didn't get to watch like that segment of the run, but you took double damage, or it was only 1 damage like to Roy?
Oh, just 1 damage to Roy. I took damage by the Cheerio he threw, and then I just stomped him because I didn't get the fire kill. I was like, I still needed, like, I think 6 fireballs still, so.
But then, did you get damage, I mean, did you take damage, like, in the Hammer Bro fight?
Yeah, that's what I meant, the bro fight. I went for the quick, like, try to, because I got the low pattern, and I took damage on the bottom one. Yeah, I've been practicing those fights, and I just messed it up. Like, as they say, mess it up, March.
I mean, it definitely happens, you know, trying to go for like an aggressive, like stomp kill. Well, yeah, like the stomp on them, and you know, having that issue. Now it makes total sense. Like, sorry, like we got to miss that out like before we were like jumping into this. But yeah, overall you had a very fantastic performance. Nice 7-1 clip, like of course doing like the Supreme Alpha clip, like Tix likes to say. Yeah.
Oh yeah. I don't think I'll ever learn the fork and knife clip. I don't know. I think it's because I just started doing standing clips. I just always went with it. So I mean, I've been working with the setup. So at least that's probably why I got it. It's just actually like sitting down and be like, okay, how am I supposed to get this wand grab with subpixel 15? And then I practiced it, and then, you know, it's just, I just got to stop jumping early, that's all.
Okay, makes
Yeah.
total sense.
Yeah, ever since I switched to CRT, my visual cues are so different, and I still haven't gotten used to it fully. So that's why I'm messing up in some places where I normally don't mess up, and it's just starting to affect me a little bit.
Totally understandable. Yeah, you had a really good first race with that with Zone earlier today. I think you were on PB pace going into the hands. I think you were on pace for like a mid 52, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking the whole time. Like I was telling Budsy and that oh, what was it? After World 3, I was like, I think it was like 20 seconds ahead of PB, because normally I think my PB is like just barely over 16-minute mark, so I usually don't get a sub 16 after World 3 at all. That was literally the first time I ever done that, like when I didn't skip the bros, so I knew it was a heater.
Yes, sub 16 out of World 3 is definitely gaming.
Oh yeah. Yeah, and then this race World 6 I think was just my ultimate down. I mean, I started with Roy for sure, but I shouldn't have just played aggressive like I did on the bro fight. I just, it's just one of those things. Like I normally don't struggle with 6-9 that bad. It's just bad luck, I guess. And like I said, this switching to CRT, still trying to get used to visual cues and whatnot. So I definitely shouldn't have went for it and just took my chances with 7-6.
And right now we get to see like that Craig had a very, very tough end of World 7 here. Like he didn't go for the hammer suit in 7-8, so he took double damage like coming out of from that section when you come out with the hammer suit, and he went a little bit slow and got sniped by the Nipper.
Oh no.
And then he went into 7-7, attempted to go for the small clip in 7-7, but he pretty much then I want to say that he didn't calculate himself with one of the jumps and ended up like getting corner pixeled, and he pretty much was like a small Mario, like on top of like that last block where you grab the star. So he took a death over there, and then he had to play again 7-7. And by the time that he went into 7-9, he went through it like he went for the bottom clips. I think he got like a third try and then first try, and then he died in 7F2, and he was like kind of asking himself like if I should continue or not, because like up to that point after those deaths, like I know that it's heavily demoralizing, but again, I'm very happy and proud that he actually finished this run. So GG's Craig right now.
Yeah, I think he's in the setup right now. Should be coming up real soon.
Yeah, I noticed that he did a very particular decisions in the hand bridge. Like he entered to the hands voluntarily, to the hand one twice because he got to die to the Chungus right at the end, and the second time he also entered in, then the second hand grabbed him, and then he entered to the third one, and then he died in the Air Force. So it was a very tough world day for Craig. I won't imagine that he was memeing around, but at the same time I'm like, Craig, what are you doing? So I hope that he comes out and explains to me what's going on.
So I'll wait. Hey, what's up, Craig?
Howdy. Jesus
I didn't watch after my race. I'm still a little tilted from my World 6. Well, technically since Roy and on was just
oh yeah, I was trying to change my controller halfway through the race. My my A button decided just didn't want to work half the time, so I almost quit in 7F2, and then I went, okay, I'll just undo it quickly and just give it a clean about. But yeah, it was I decided to just to meme about after that. To be fair, I played all 3 hands on purpose. And I went for basement clip as well.
Yeah, I saw like at least you weren't like as trapping there like for a long time like HighFlyer was trapping 6-9. Like I'm going to leave it like that.
Yeah, I'm never doing that again. And I should know better too because I like going for floor clip, and that didn't like sink into my brain at the moment. So I should have just took my chances with 7-6.
You know, also another thing that you can do, Flyer, is do the legendary strat of the 610.
610. It's funny you say that, and I don't know why I didn't consider it because I actually have been practicing that, and I can do it. I only practiced it for like a day, but it actually isn't that bad. So I might actually try to do that next time. If I'm not feeling 6-9.
Did you go for door 3?
No, that's another thing. That's another issue I've been having ever since I switched to CRT is my vision. Like I can't even explain it, but my visual when I was playing on a monitor is completely different than when I play on CRT. Like I was able to get door 3 really like consistently on monitor, but ever since I switched to CRT, it's completely different. I have to relearn a visual cue.
Give and takes competition for door 3.
Exactly.
I mean, I thought about doing the metronome, but I was like, no, I'm sure I can find another. I can find another way.
Yeah,
That's the only one is even able to find a visual cue for door 3, considering the required A press is in the middle of the screen transition.
I found something that's working, but I'm just, like I said, it's just something I'm still working with. So it's what I used to do on the monitor, and it used to be perfect timing with a slight delay. So, yeah.
Oh my god, we have it in chat saying for this, like, Craig, you should end the race in race time. Like.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
I mean,
yeah. One thing that I was kind of curious about, like this whole race, it was that this race pretty much was defining for HighFlyer to check like what's going to be your final average. Like if you're going to be going to the next round or not. So
after that 6-9, I pretty much was already thinking Narfma GG on brackets.
What happened in 6-9? Remind me, because I don't watch the race.
I could never get the jump. I ended up going in the pipe. I don't know how many tries I tried, but I was getting the pixel quite a few times. I think I got it more times than I didn't get it, and I just couldn't get the jump. It was, like I said, it's just one of them visual cue things I guess I'm just not used to, and I just need to practice it more.
I got the wall jump in 3-9. I went for the PAL H, and then just hit the music note, and then my instinct was to just press A next time, and I managed to jump over the wall. So I was quite
nice. I tried to because I completely messed it up myself, and I didn't get the pixel. So, but I was gonna say since during the Warful Airship, I typed in I have a command for a dad joke. And since I know you, Icarus and Teeks are here, I'm sure you would appreciate it.
Oh, trust me, when you were entering to World 8, I swear to God, I was going to take my hook with me because Teeks was, oh my god.
Yeah, when Fly was in the Navy, I was going off on the dad jokes.
Oh, did you read the one that I had?
Not precisely, like he was he just came with stuff.
But yes, so it was I applied to be a doorman, but didn't get the job due to lack of experience. That surprised me. I thought it was an entry-level position.
I love it. I hate it, but I love it.
If Budsy's in chat, I'm sure he's getting the hook.
I swear it took me more than 2 seconds to actually know about that, and now I'm like, oh my god. Whenever that joke makes me think like about it like 2 seconds, like after like somebody tells me it, I just feel like no, I cannot read right now. I mean, read. Oh my god, I cannot laugh right now because it's it would be too uncomfortable of my delayed laughter, I guess. Oh my god.
But yeah, I didn't even look to see what my average times was gonna be, but I don't think it was good enough. I'm pretty sure Caddy outbested me. I think he said his was like a 54 like 1x I think average time. So I doubt mine's gonna be any better.
Yeah, I actually had a chance to do some quick calculations as you were finishing up your race. So looks like Zone is in first for your group with a 54.05, Caddy with a 54.11, and unfortunately yourself, you have a 54.28.
Yeah, that's what I figured. Yeah,
Right.
like I said, that's 6'9" Narf Majiji. I'll see you on the Challenge Cup.
It's all right. We'll just blame the handler too.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
I did kind of say Bagler Pliss in my head whenever that happened.
You were saying it in your head. I was saying it out loud, so don't worry.
We got your back. Don't worry. Like if you wanted it to be said, we said it. So don't worry.
Yeah, I mean it happens. I mean, in the end, and it is what it is, and I still had fun regardless. I mean, if my mic was on, it wouldn't have said that. It wouldn't sound like I was having fun, but in the end, I still had fun. So
Yeah, I know exactly where you're coming from. I've certainly had my share of moments where I was just kind of screaming at my CRT when 7.1 just wasn't working or something along those lines. So I totally sympathize.
Roy was not our boy.
How was your 7-1? Did you get
first try?
To be fair, I've been normally good with 7-1, but I just got the wrong pixel. I got it first. I got the correct jump the first 3 times. I got in the wall, but yeah, it just didn't push me through. I think I slightly hit left a little bit too hard. But I got it 11th try. But then yeah, from 7-8, it kind of went downhill. I died right at the end because for some reason I swiped my tail and I still took damage. And I haven't really learned the backup of being Big Mario at that point, so my iframes ran out. So then I tried 7-7 clip instead, and then I messed up my jump and grabbing the last star. I was small Mario, so I was like, "Oh, rip! Let's try that again." I got a coin chip in World 6, but luckily I got Dom box and I managed to skip the music box, bro. So I didn't actually have to face it, but it kind of threw me off because I got the coin chip and I was like going, how did that happen? And when I was jumping in 6F2, I was looking at my coin count more than my jump, and I went straight in the marinara, so I died. And so I was like, it kind of, I don't know if you saw that. I was like, the reason why I died there is because I was more looking at my coin count, figuring out how did I get a coin chip. I was quite careful.
Oh no! I mean,
It
happens whenever like you have like I want to say that whenever you're trying to do like a very like difficult strat like or a difficult level, like if you somehow think about something else rather than what you're doing, it's guaranteed that you're going to have a struggle and yeah.
Yeah. The thing is, I normally box the bros. I normally play the bros in World 4 and then box them in 6th. So you won't have that issue because if I do get a coin chip, it will be down the bottom and it wouldn't make any difference. But today I thought, okay, I lost so much time in World 3. Every time I was pressing A, nothing was happening. Almost got eaten by Bass like 3 times.
Yeah, that 3-3 was insane.
Yeah. Even like on 3-2, I went to jump off the big platform, and as I held A, so I held A for a big jump, and it kind of I then did a medium jump instead, and I went into the water, and that kind of threw me completely off. And then then 3-3 again, another missed A press. And I said if I didn't see you if I didn't see yourself and Teeks in chat after 7F2, I think I probably would have forfeited. But then I saw you on comms. I was like, okay, I better finish. I don't want a Craig %. That's bad.
Yeah, I mean, when to be fair, like when I saw you guys that you were going to be racing, like you guys, you have no idea how much like I care about you, like as in the SMB3 community. Like Flyer, I've seen your progress since maybe like the first 2 runs that you did of the game, and how amazing you have progressed throughout the whole like your whole journey. And Craig,
yeah.
of course, you're the Gary to my Ash, you know. So, so pretty much like I wanted to be there for you guys. So like
Yeah,
after
appreciate
like
the comms.
after a while that Muta had like the issue, like apparently like his power went out while he was doing the comms. So that's why I was like, you know what, like maybe we can jump in like with Tick. So we're here just to stand by you guys.
Wait, who was doing comms?
Muta Shadow.
Oh, yeah, I know, and I can vouch for that because before the race, like in 15 minutes, my power flickered twice.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, we're supposed to get up to 55-mile-an-hour winds out here, and Shadow lives like a half hour to 40 minutes away from me. So yeah, I can vouch for that. So luckily the power stayed on. So
yeah, maybe Muta was like your shield like the whole way, like saying like I'm going to protect HighFlyer race right now, which we highly appreciate Muta for his commentary, definitely. But yeah, guys, before like we wrap this up, like any final thoughts, any like potential like challenge cup runners in here?
yeah, I'm definitely gonna be in there. GG Craig, Akros and Teeks, thanks for jumping in. SpeedGaming, thanks as always. Narfman, for putting this all together. But yeah, I'm gonna head off myself. I got some Resident Evil to continue. So I might skip the I might skip the rando tonight. We'll see.
All right, sounds great. In any case, we hope you have a lot of fun and wish you the best.
Right. Yep. Thank you. Bye, everybody. Thanks for watching.
And yeah, before we close out, just a reminder that we have one more match for the group stage coming up tomorrow, Sunday, March 26th at 2 p.m. Eastern. The actual SpeedGaming channel, which that will be hosted, is still to be determined, but the last match will be for Group A, Rupert 83 versus Sponge Day, so you will not want to miss that. And then once we have all of our matches completed, we'll start scheduling for the bracket stage, and we'll go through and calculate everybody's overall averages and see who's going to be our wild card that's going to be joining us in their brackets as well. So you're not going to want to miss that. So
yeah. Go ahead, yeah, like the more.
I didn't have anything else to add. I was just going to ask if you had anything else to say before we close out.
Yep, that even if the runners that did not make it to the group stage are not going to be advancing to the bracket stage, there's also going to be a challenge cup, like a side tournament aside from the main tournament. So, and also, I'm kind of thinking about proposing something to Northman about that challenge cup that would make things more interesting and spicy. So, let's see how that goes. So, thanks again, thanks for joining me in the comms, despite whatever happened, and I'll see you guys next time.
All right. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. Have a good one, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.